What's up, internet? So I just wanted to make a quick little video to give you a couple little updates that I've been meaning to share, just haven't really gotten the time to put it all together. First off, the steering wheel of the van doesn't shake anymore. So I went and got my tires rotated and balanced, and it fixed it right up. So that, combined with that bushing that I replaced a couple months ago, did the trick. It's really weird to not have it shake now because I was so used to it, but I'm pretty stoked that it's all fixed, and it's just like a nice smooth acceleration through 80 kilometers an hour, which is where it shook before. So that's a plus. One of my favorite things about the Acty, and I guess Hondas in general, is just how smoothly they operate. And I'm just saying, like, they shift smooth, and when they're running nice, like, just the engine sounds great. And I'm so glad that I got this steering shake figured out, because it really bummed me out that it operated so rough when I knew it had the potential. The shake made it not fun because I was expecting it to shake and getting all bummed out each time. But perseverance and patience and a little bit of luck. Remember that. Just take it into a shop if you don't know how to do it yourself, which is the case with me and the wheel. Second thing is that I've been doing a lot of work on the Datsun, which I've been lovingly calling Betty. So Betty is getting a complete wiring overhaul. I bought a kit from Keep It Clean Wiring, and I've been taking out the old rotted wires which have a ton of loose ends and patches put in there that don't look very good, and I've been rerouting it, kind of doing a little bit of a wire tuck and just making it look and hopefully operate a lot better if I wire it correctly. So I'm out front with Betty. Just want to give you a quick little update of some of the things that I've done to it. I just got in the mail today and just installed them. The door seal, has like a little bit of metal in the center of it, and it goes around this seam of the door. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Looks pretty good. As you can see by everything, I am currently midway rewiring it. It's going pretty good. Only have like the ignition switch and the high and low beam wired up, but getting there slowly but surely. Here's where the most work has been done on it. So I cleaned off the block. There's just 50 years worth of crud on it. Revealed this blue, which is not the stock blue. The stock blue is more of like a turquoisey. Decided to make it match the van's valve cover by painting it yellow. Definitely not a stock color. Here's the new stuff I was talking about. Here's the new intake manifold and exhaust manifold. Both I got from Pierce Manifolds, along with this, I think it's a 3436 DEV Weber carburetor. I had to customize the exhaust because it would hit this mechanical fuel pump, which I want to try and use. And I also had to, like, you can't see it, but I had to weld in a bend down there to get it around the torsion bar. And I wrapped it up, make it look a little cleaner because my welds are not very good, and to keep a little bit of the heat away from the fuel pump. So been doing some rerouting of the wires. Yeah, just slowly chipping away at it. everything, kids. Bondo in moderation. It's like an 1/8 inch. All right, so we just finished fixing up the door on the Datsun. So we just welded in this patch right here. Just something quick and dirty. You know, it definitely tightens up the gap. Make it so that the door seal will actually do what it's supposed to do. And then we cleaned up the hinges with the wire wheel. Just a little rusty. I'm still missing a bolt for this hinge, but we'll get that tightened up. And yeah, long day.
So it fits up pretty good.
This is still pretty rough because there's like an 1/8 inch of Bondo right here from the repair that happened. So this is bare metal, and plugged up some of the holes, fixed this with Bondo. Need to take the wire wheel to this because this is a lot of Bondo too. Yeah, it's just chipping off here, but before right here scraped against the door, and now it doesn't scrape at all. And it is pretty close right here, and it looks closer because of the Bondo, but it doesn't touch. I can probably adjust that a little bit when I wire wheel this Bondo off to make it fit up really good, but it doesn't scrape, and it shuts. But yeah, that's about it with Betty and the van for today. Just a reminder, if you ever wanted to figure out how something works and really understand it, tear it apart. We'll appreciate all the headaches, all the cuss words. We'll inevitably spit out struggling with something that you don't understand, because the reward of understanding it in the end is so good. And knowing every little bit about your car especially is pretty cool knowledge, instead of taking it to the shop and just having them figure it out. So when in doubt, take it apart and try to put it back together again. Keep it small.